The jury has been selected quickly for the Dan White trial. By all accounts, there are no blacks, no gays, and no Asians. Most of the jurors are working and middle-class Catholics. In any case, Dan White will certainly be judged by a jury of his peers. I have with me this morning District Attorney Joseph Freitas, Jr. May we ask, sir, the prosecution's strategy in the trial of Dan White?
I think it's a clear case. We'll let the facts speak for themselves.
And the defendant, Daniel James White, has entered a plea of not guilty to each of the charges and allegations contained in this information.
Mr. Norman, you desire to make an opening statement at this time?
I do, Judge.
All right, you may proceed.
Your Honor, members of the jury, and you must be the judges now, counsel for the defense. I am Thomas F. Norman, and I am the Assistant District Attorney and Trial Representative to Joseph Freitas, Jr. George R. Moscone was the duly elected mayor of San Francisco. Harvey Milk was the duly elected supervisor, or city councilman of District 5 in San Francisco. The defendant in this case, Mr. Daniel James White, had been the duly elected supervisor of District 8 in San Francisco, until for personal reasons of his own, he decided to tender his resignation in writing on or about November the 10th, 1978, approximately 17 days before this tragedy occurred. Subsequent to tendering his resignation, he decided he wanted to withdraw that resignation, that he wanted his job back. It appears that those efforts were not met with much success.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prosecutor has quite skillfully outlined the facts in which he believes will be supportive of his theory of first-degree murder. The evidence will show, and it's not disputed, that Dan White did indeed shoot and kill George Moscone. And I think the evidence is equally clear that he did shoot and kill Harvey Milk. Dan White came from a vastly different lifestyle than Harvey Milk, who was a homosexual leader and politician for San Francisco. Dan White was an idealistic young man, a working-class young man. He was endowed deeply with and believed strongly in the traditional American values, family, home, much like the district he represented.